No, okay. Before I become utterly incapable, I got my special glasses on. So what am I going to vlog now? Well, I've got a lot of electrical goods. Not this stuff. This is staying. That I must get rid of. And one of them, I thought of taking pictures of it. And I thought, that's not going to do it justice. And others might like to, in due course, maybe tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, might appreciate this, and they might actually come back on my YouTube channel and comment, because they may have had the same or similar experiences that I may relate now about. I'm sorry, my back's itching. I'm doing this as a diversion. God, it's itching. That's where I have my basial sarcoma removed, and it's bloody itching. God, it's itching. Anyway, that's an aside. Sorry, I got interrupted. What I've got to show you is some of the black goods that I'm going to relieve myself of, hopefully in the next week. Yes, it's a big thing for me, because aside from huge sentimental value as being part of my history, I don't really want to get rid of them, but I ought to. I don't know why, but I'll present you with the first of them. This is an old, I say old, it's not that, well, I guess it's old. It's from about 1992, 93, 92, I believe. Got this, cost a fortune. I think I got rid of the Chinon Cine 8 without even taking a picture of it or vlogging it, which is criminal. Absolutely criminal, because now when I go onto YouTube and the stuff that I was brought up with, you can't find sod all, and that's a great shame. Should be in the historical social media record that we can all sort of indulge ourselves in. Anyway, yeah, the Sherman's not going for a while. I give you this. Panasonic, a brand that I am a devotee of. And I haven't Googled this to see what I could find out about it. But this I treasured. But it had such a bloody short life. Criminal. Absolutely criminal. It's actually an sVHS video camcorder circa the early 90s. Yeah. And if I look down here on the underside, then it's a model number NV-S7B. And I broke it. And it got broke. It got broke, and then I broke it. I broke this because I got frustrated with it. So that's broke. It should sit there, and then it would click around and move up. And I haven't got an operable battery for this one. So this red button here doesn't work, because you click this red button and all this flips out, and it's all electronic in. And then you get your sVHS tape and you slot it in there when this is out, and you clamp it back. Bloody lovely. And look, oh God, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So many onboard features on this thing. sVHS. So what quality was that? About 700 pixels, 720 pixels, 720p. I don't know. But back in the day, it was really nice. I got loads of VHS tapes. I say loads. No, I haven't got enough because this thing got fucking wrecked. I went somewhere and it was raining, and I said to my companion, I said, "Can you put this away, please?" And stupidly, and yes, this is Dolby stereo. I stupidly said to them, "Can you put this away, please?" So they did. They leant over the front seat, passenger seat in the car. It was covered in water and they didn't dry it off. So it got fucked. Sorry for the bad language, but it did. It was wrecked. And despite everything I tried, it was wrecked from that day on. So it never really got any use, which is a crime. I've not held my friend accountable for the crime they committed because they did it out of ignorance and my stupidity that I should have said to them, please dry it off because you're a cretin and you don't understand about such things. It needs to be dried off because it's got high-end electronics for the day, and oh dear, you fucked it up because you put it into a sealed bag, soaking wet, and condensation got into the electronics and screwed it up. I am well screwed off. And I shouldn't be, but I am because of sentimental value. This is a times16 zoom, optical zoom. But aside from that, it had loads of onboard features. I did have a high-end. It wasn't sVHS, but it was a high-end. Oh, forget it. Because I got no pictures of it or video or whatever. It was a really high-end Dolby. It wasn't ProLogic. ProLogic hadn't come in then. It was a Dolby Sound Surround VCR system, which I used, which was brilliant. And I used to transfer the videos from this to that. And I've got to transfer them now. They are in black bags. Lots of air shows. I've got to transfer them and digitise them, which I will do in due course, no doubt. But that's lovely. It's lovely. It just sits there nicely. On here used to sit a battery. Yeah, progress port. On there used to sit a battery. I can't. Well, I could try and sit this somewhere. Let me try and sit this somewhere. So it stays center frame. Yeah. There we go. That'll do. So there we go. Here we have this lovely piece of objet d'art. It's got an Olympic. So Panasonic, obviously, must have been. I can't read it even with these glasses. Let me try. Worldwide sponsor, 1992 Olympic Games. There you go. Right. Okay. Right. Now I've got a bag down here. This. The battery that fitted on the bag, which could be somewhere, used to slot in here, and you plug this in, and it actually, look. No USB. No, it went into the wall. You'd have to find somewhere in the wall to fit these three things to charge the battery that would fit on the back there, which would last about 20 minutes. Well, that obviously wasn't good enough for me. As I did walkabouts at air shows. So we have this. And all this is being chucked. Imminently. Look at this. How many of you got one of these? No one. I think this is an iPad. I'm not sure. That's called a battery belt. Hey, anyone ever have one of these? In the comments below, thank you, thank you. No, none of you did you? This is a battery belt. I could sell this to a woman for fitness training because it's so bloody heavy. It's got a nice clip. Indeed, I could wear this now and plug it into myself and people would think I was a robot. Look, there you go. Lovely. It's perfectly functional. And then we have what was the size of the battery that would clip on the back, but this is empty plastic with just electric connectors, and this lot would be charged. How did I charge it? That's a point. There must have been a charger with it. I don't know. Oh, that's it. I used to must have plugged this into, where is it? This. So we would do this. It's been a long time ago. It's like 92, 2002, 2012, 2030 plus years. So you plug it in there like that. It's not even working now, is it? Maybe I didn't plug it in this. Oh, I did. And you plug this into a wall to charge this. And it weighs a ton. Kept me thin. So all this is going to the tip, as you call it, the tip. I call it the reclamation centre. No, it should go to a bloody museum. Great shame. If I could make it work again, I would. 16 times. And yeah, I said I like Panasonic. So what do I have now? I have this. Not the best. And not necessarily what I could afford, because I was looking at higher end stuff. But this is a Panasonic 4K, and this was 16 times zoom. What's this? 32 times zoom. Optical. And this is Dolby stereo, and this is like Dolby Pro Logic sound surround. So it went from this to this, and this is much lighter than this, and this has got the battery attached, but a rat has chewed through the power cord, so I can't charge this. Well, that's a good view. There we go. Look at that. The mothership. I shouldn't get rid of it. I could make a sci-fi movie, and it's got a wobbly bit too. The wobbly bit on this one is this. Look at that. That's it. That's all you get these days. Whereas this had a whole big wobbly bit there. Look at that. And it's sad. It's got to be junked. It's got to be junked. This isn't. This works. This doesn't work. So this has to go to the tip, which is a great shame, because Don't you think it looks lovely? Yeah. I could even start cosplaying and attach this to my head and be Borg. I think if I haven't made a point yet, you'll never get it. Right.